Okay, let's do this. Matching headings videos. Now, this is probably going to be a long video and there will be more than one video. You can't do matching headings quickly or learn about matching headings quickly. So be patient and let's get started. Now, what are you going to do in the first step? Let's check the first sentences. You can usually get one or two which are easy and which match up with the first sentences. So, matching heading strategies. Check the first sentences. It's a slow step because you will have to go through all the headings one by one, but that's a good step because you will become familiar with those headings and you will remember them later. Big trees are, this document is from the official Cambridge guide. You don't need it, you can just follow on the screen. Right, let's start. Big trees are incredibly important ecologically. Ecologically means like environmentally. Alright, how deforestation harms. Now immediately I'm feeling, I want you to remember, often you just need to get a feeling if it's a positive paragraph or a negative paragraph. Are they saying positive things or are they saying negative things? This is positive. They're talking about the importance of big trees to the environment. They're saying that big trees help the environment. This is immediately negative about deforestation. Probably not. How other plants cause harm? No. Also negative. Which big trees support the most diverse species? Yes, that sounds good. Impact of big tree loss on the environment? No, this is negative. Ways, measures to prevent the decline? I don't see it. From that, we're just looking at that first sentence. How wildlife benefits from big trees? It's positive, so that's possible. Pests and infection? No. Ways in which industry uses? No, this is about how the industry uses the products. Temperatures slow the rate of growth, that's negative. Factors that enable trees to grow, it's kind of positive. But there's nothing there. So far I like that one and that one because they both got quite a positive feeling. Support and benefit, importance. Alright, but it's not direct so we can skip it. But that first read through, go through it carefully. You're going to come back to these and come back to them. Every time you come back to them you will know it a bit better. Only a small number of tree species have the genetic capacity to grow big. So only a few trees have the DNA to make them grow big. I don't remember anything. Deforestation? No. How the other plants cause harm? No. Which trees, diverse species? No. Impact of big tree loss? No. Ways to prevent decline? No. We want only a few trees can have the genetic ability to grow big. How wildlife benefits? No. Risk, pest and infection? No. Industry and products? No. Higher temperatures? No. Factors that enable trees to grow to significant heights? I like that. But we didn't see anything about genetic capacity, so no. But I'll remember that for later. I want the easy ones first. In some parts of the world, populations are dwindling. This means getting less, because their seedlings cannot survive or grow. Seedlings is baby trees. Something about seedlings. Deforestation? No. Other plants causing harm? No. Big trees, diverse species? No. No. This is decline in populations. This is dwindling. Maybe that one. Wildlife? No. Where's seedlings? I don't see anything about seedlings. Seedlings is baby trees. Pests? Industry? Temperatures? No. Okay, so nothing from that. Nothing there about seedlings. Now you think you're wasting time. You're not wasting time because you're becoming familiar with the paragraphs and you're becoming familiar with the headings. Be patient. Without the right growing conditions, trees cannot get big, and there is evidence to suggest that tree growth could slow in a warmer world, particularly in environments that are already warm. One thing I will say, I'll put on our list, watch for repetition. If they repeat something, often that means it's important. Warm and warm. What else is important here? Cannot get big. Evidence to suggest that tree growth could slow in a warmer world. Deforestation? No. Cannot get big in warmer world. Other plants? No. Diverse species? No. Impact on the environment? No. Decline in the populations? No. This is not slower. This is decline in number of trees, so it's not slowing. Wildlife, no. Pests and infection, no. Industry products, no. Higher temperatures, slow. There we go. That's very nice. So we saw warm twice and we saw slow the rate of growth. So that looks good for that first sentence. Without the right, there is evidence to suggest tree growth could slow in a warmer world. This is not really so important. It's just like an extra add-on to the sentence. This is the most important part of the sentence, sort of the end of the first sentence. Tree growth could slow in a warmer world. Higher temperatures slow the rate of tree growth. You can just go and check, do they say how? They must say how this happens. And here they talk about photosynthesis shuts down. At night they have more energy. This increases, less energy produced. So they are saying how the growth slows. Great. So I'm happy that D is 9. So we found our first one that comes from the first sentence. And remember to cross it off the list. Very important. Great. Clarke's hypothesis. This is talking about these Clarke's, if correct, means tropical forests would shrink over time. Tropical forests and time. I don't remember anything about tropical forests and time. I'll come back to that. Big trees face threats from everywhere. So we want threats. We want something about threats. Dangers, threats. Maybe there's harm. Again, now this is a negative paragraph. There's harm, how other plants can cause harm. Maybe they're talking about deforestation as the threat. Maybe they're talking about other plants as the threat. Support is positive. Positive. That's just ways. Benefits is positive. There's more threats. Pests and infection. Industry and products, no. Grow to significant heights, no. So for that one, I don't know yet, but I would say it's one of these negative ones. Risks, harm, and harm. Come back to it. Particular enemies to large trees are insects and disease. Already I remember where that one is. Insects and disease. Again, negative paragraph. I can go straight there. Enemies, insects, disease. Synonyms, straight synonyms. So that was paragraph G. And we're looking at 7. Alright, so what we've done is we've found the 2 easy ones quite quickly. Well, not so quickly because it's okay in this first step to spend a bit of time reading these, familiarizing yourself with these. And then use this method to try and find the 2 or 3, sometimes maybe even 4 easy ones directly from the first sentences so that you can delete them. Right, then we're ready to move on to the next step.